I want to say wonderful afternoon to fellow Nigerians across the globe. As you already know, I am George Onyibe. I am from Agbo. Agbo is in Delta State presently as we speak, the South-South geopolitical zone, and the concept and idea of one Nigeria. I am not an Igbo man. I am not even an Anyoma man. And honestly, there are issues that need to be addressed before I could be identified as an Eka man. And let's assume I'm an Agbo man, I'm an Eka man, but I am not an Igbo man. It looks as if it doesn't make sense. But in the end, when you put the facts and figure together, it will make sense. Because we have found ourselves in an era where some mischievous individuals, criminal-minded Nigerians, fellow Nigerians, decide to tool on the path of hopelessness. Their waywardness has been recognized globally. They call themselves Igbo Biafra. Ghana is protesting to chase Nigerians away. But who would blame them? After all, Nigerians did chase them away. That is just it. Many countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, and the rest of them, sometimes South Africans, you begin to hear Igbophobia, this one phobia, Igbophobia everywhere. This is because there are some mischievous individuals who hide under the umbrella of Igbo people, and they mesmerize everybody. You cannot talk about them because they know how to play blame game. They know how to manipulate the process, blaming other people for the very problem they've caused for themselves. But for some time, we choose to ignore them. But for how long will this continue? And now everything they have done in the past threaten the peaceful coexistence of over 1,000 ethnic groups coexisting in the idea of one Nigeria. And for this reason, I want to use this privilege. It's a new month of July, to address my Agbo people, fellow Anyoma people, supposedly, the entire Nigerian and progressive-minded Igbo people, of course, Africans at large, to understand that there are things we need to do. There are structures we need to put in place. There are clubs we need to formulate. There are principles that need to be laid down, or else some mischievous house nigger will overrun all of us. And that is why I am making this presentation, a topic I simply titled, The Gravitation Remain the Permanent Solution to Nigerian Challenges. When we talk about gravitation, I want to draw your mind first of all to the sun, the gravitation of the sun. The sun on itself does not speak. It does not make sound. It looks as if it's standing permanently in one place. But it has the ability to draw everything around its existence. It is the gravitation, the sun itself, that gravitates everything in the orbit to itself. The sun is just at the center of the planet. It draws everything to itself. Most people do not notice that it is functioning. But in the absence of the sun, there will be no living thing on earth, or else every living thing will change its formation, form and shape. The ability of the sun to stand in the middle of the earth and yet draw the existence, maintain the movement and the sustenance of everything is known as gravitation. The earth rotates around the sun. The entire planet, the earth stands in their midst. Without the sun, there will be no plant. Without the sun, there will be no growth. Without the sun, the world is gone. But if we are able to exist based on divine providence, believe me, in the absence of the sun, the world as you know today will not be the way it is. And so I want to draw the attention of my fellow Agbo people, South people, to understand that not until we create this platform, a gravitational platform to pull our people together, Igbo Biafra will overrun all of us. I'm coming. If you look at Nigeria today, we are faced by different challenges. And this challenge is maintained, sustained, or removed as a result of gravitation coming from certain group of individuals, which we are not fully aware of how they function. I started by introducing the sun. The sun does not make noise. The sun does not brag. The sun is just on its own, at the center of all the affair, pulling all the energies together. Clean, renewable, sustainable, and it remains there. Little wonder, there are a lot of countries across the globe today, like the Americans, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Indians, the British. Many countries today are trying to replicate the power of gravitation, trying to create their own sun. A self-renewable energy. But you will not understand. If they are able to attack the sun and destroy the sun, the world you know will not remain the same. But what makes the sun unique? That is why I'm here to make this presentation. There are Nigerians who you will never hear their name, even in 100 years. There are some Americans you will never know they existed, even in 1,000 years. Most of these people, make no mistake, have the ability to travel across time. There are so many coincidences, evidence that shows already that there are people who travel across time. They have access to time travels. And they will tell you, no, it's a bullshit, don't mind it. But let's ignore that. There are many people today that they are the owner of America. We don't know their name. They are not on the pages of newspaper. They don't make noise. They don't brag. A simple phone call, a simple touch, command obedience. There are a lot of people in Nigeria today. You will never know their name. They've always been there. They are not among the academians. They are not educated. They are not rich. They are not, unquote, the kind of people you think that they are in charge. But believe me, your academians, your group of intellectuals, those you think they have money and can make noise, they will not be able to do anything until they have the endorsement of these individuals. If you look at the region in Nigeria, for instance, who have been able to initiate this platform of gravitation, they are movable. And so the people of the South, Midwestern region, Bender State, current day Edo and Delta State, they are naive, they are ignorant, they know nothing about this gravitational force when it comes to politics, when it comes to normal way of living and reasoning. I want to throw a light to you. It is not everything that we should say or have to say that need to be said. But for some reason, we need to bring you closer so that you get sense and begin to stop running after saga. That stop trying to get validation, but know the truth. Now, like I said, the sun does not make noise. The sun does not brag. But yet he has the power to pull everything to coexist around him. That is the power of gravitation. That is a process that must be initiated if we will survive the shenanigan of the Igbo Biafra people. I know you don't understand. Let me try. You will get it before the end of this program. Now, let's look at it. It's just some months now. One of my brother called Senator Ned Nwoku actually came on the national dailies, issuing press communique right there in the floor of the Senate and told Nigerians that please, he wants Anyoma State to be created. We were happy with him. We want the creation of Anyoma State. Because denial of the creation of Anyoma State shows that Nigerians are not equal. We have first-class citizens, second-class citizens, third-class citizens. We even have slaves Nigerians inside their own country. Unquote, federal character. We know, but you just can't see it. It really doesn't make sense. We know, because a cross-section of Nigeria deliberately destroyed the Midwestern region. But yet, they hyper their region. They fight for the existence of their region. They want to control our very life. But we are all Nigerians. But you can't say it. Let's leave it at that. We have been asking for the creation of Anyoma State. Because we are not Igbo, majorly. And our very existence is threatened. And after many years, almost 87 years of pushing for us to be recognized as ethnic group, even though we are not, he never pulled out. And one day, our brother, Senator Ned Nwoku, came forward and said he wants Anyoma State. We were happy. But then, our happiness, our joy was short-lived, because he ended his speech by telling the Senate that please create Anyoma State and give it to Igbo people and compensate Igbo people. People like me have not recovered from it. We came on social media. We started appealing to our king, the Obi of Agbo, the Obi of Owa, the Obi of Umunede, the Obi of Ebake, the Onoji of Ebake, or whatever you call them, Asaba of Asaba, all our monarchs related to Anyoma people, and say, please, we need Anyoma. But Anyoma cannot be under Igbo, because we are not Igbo. We are not looking into the errors of the past. We are trying to make sure it does not continue. Please, Ned Nwoko, which we have not seen his visible achievement. There is no difference between Ned Nwoko and Peter Obi. Anyoma is our own. We will get the Anyoma. But if it is given to the Southeast, which I know it is impossible, he will not enjoy it. He will not like the reception. But let it be known to fellow Nigerians that in a time like this, Peter Obi and Ned Nwoko with Senator Mbata are the same group of people. They are has nigger in the supposed sub-Igbo land. Let me leave it there. Let me focus on Ned Nwoko. He's a senator, social media senator. I know what he can do. He will not do more than that. But in the end, his children will suffer greatly for it if he want to toy with the future of the next generation of our people. And so they started hypering it on social media. Oh yes, give Igbo, Anyoma to Igbo people. We are not Igbo. We are not Igbo. Abo people are not Igbo. No Igbo in Delta State. No Igbo person in River State. Nothing like sub-Igbo. Anybody that agree to be sub-Igbo, they are simply strangers in our land. Under the umbrella of One Nigeria, we kept quiet. We started appealing to them. Ned Nwoko push, Obi Ofagbo, then all of them went, they romance, they do board of trustee to dash us to Igbo people. When we are trying to survive from Wazobia, it's an issue. We registered our displeasure. I have some evidence already that yes, Anyoma State will be created, but it will not be in the Southeast. It will be in the South-South. And why wouldn't I not make it clear that if this be the truth, based on the document and information of our disposal, that Anyoma State will be created. After all, we have been clamoring for Anyoma State even before the creation of Ebonyi State and so many other states in Nigeria. Why can't we be grateful, first of all, to the Almighty Creator, and then acknowledge the labor, the sensitivity of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for giving us our Anyoma and not sending it to Igbo people? Of course, the Asaba of Asaba, the Denyi Obi of Agbo, and all of you who made sure that Anyoma State is created and not given to Igbo people as desired by Ned Nwoko. Why won't we say that? But until it is publicly, officially declared, let us assume it is still story. But the question should be, why will somebody like Ned Nwoko come out because he has money, he drives private jet, he's a politician who's supposed to represent us? Their father could not feed very well, but because they are politicians, they are now billionaires. Why do you call them rich people? They want to give us to Igbo people. We will trace their origin and know who they truly are. We are not Igbo people. Deal with it. But nobody is able to talk. We have to behave like that. Let's go and protest. Does protest work in Nigeria? I'm coming. No, go and protest. We don't want it. They will shoot you for nothing. It doesn't work. Only ignorant people does that. Or those problem of Nigeria does that. Protests don't work in Nigeria. You are looking at Showore every morning. Revolution today. Revolution Nigeria. You are taking Showore serious. Continue. Now the Kanu protested. When money came out, he lost his mind. Let me stop there. And so I must appreciate President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Give us Anyoma State. We want it. Anyoma State must remain in the South-South, or you people, give us back our Midwestern region. Give us back our Bende State. Any attempt to give us to Igbo people, you will know that what is happening in Sokoto, Medugri, Sambisa Forest, they are child's play. Even you Igbo person who want to claim us because you want to take our land and our life, we promise you, your children will curse the day you made this decision. Make una leave us now. You people are chewing more than you can swallow. All of you. It's just one life, you will take it. And then life after life will pay dearly for it. You killed Tafawa Balewa. You killed Amadou Bello. You killed everybody killable. You killed everybody, all of them, blackmailed them, you buried them, Kesaruwa. You killed all of them. Today, you people are looking for how to solve a problem that is spiritually inclined. Then think again. Most of you, in your graves, you will feel the pain you have caused other people. I'm talking about gravitation. We're trying to solve a problem, and the system is not there. It's because you don't understand. I'm trying to talk to our people. Maybe they want me to spell it out. I won't spell it out. If you want to have sense, have sense. And Jesus said, this is the time I will speak to them in a language that they will hear me, they will not understand. They will be looking, but yet they will not see. It is meant for those who will deploy their heart to reasoning. So, having said or appreciated those of you, Obi of Agbo, other monarchs, who has been able to make sure that we are not going to be handed over to Igbo people, you have solved 50% problem that would have come from the South-South and the Southeast. Because it would have been uninhabited for all of you. We are not Igbo people. Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, one Nigeria, Wazobia. Agbo is not Igbo. Ikwere is not Igbo. I am not their mouthpiece, but I am telling you the truth I know. If we have agreed we are at any given point in time, we only agree on the condition that we wanted one homogeneous nation, enjoying our diversities, the benefit of diversities of culture. But we see it is a threat to our very existence. And the same way we agree we will draw the boundary between us and them. Alimoke. But that is not my broadcast. Talking about the gravitational force, it is about a system that you will create. The people who run this system are not known. They are not academics. They may not be very rich people. They're not educated. They may not be very exposed. But they control or influence nature in a way that is a misery to all of us. Now let me break it down. There are people who are born and they are seers. God is the one who crippled everybody and keep us where we are, so nobody becomes invisible. Only him is the omnipresent. There are a group of Homo sapiens, human beings. They are called the seers. They see things even before they happen. They still live among us. They don't make noise. They are not in the church. They are not in the mosques. They are not in the shrine. They are not native doctors. They are not herbalists. It's just inbuilt. There are groups known as the ungifted. They neutralize every process. They are not where you think they are. They are the pathfinders. They are the custodians. I could go on and on and on and on. These are the people who shape the future and pattern of our society. And under their umbrella, you will be able to see those who actually have the power of gravitation. If you cannot assemble them, you are not going anywhere. Let's start with the Yoruba. There was a time the Yoruba nation was fragile because it was being bombarded by the Hausa people and the Igbo people. Because Nnamdi Azikiwe was able to colonize, philosophically re-engineer the Hausa people. They back Hausa people, Igbo and Hausa back up together and fought Yoruba. Obafemi Awolowo of the blessed memory did not pull back. He followed them bomber to bomber. And so Yoruba hated Obafemi Awolowo because they didn't know the truth. But Obafemi Awolowo, in the moment of his struggle, was trying to create a platform for this gravitation, bringing all the Yorubas together. Bringing all the Yorubas together. This glory will not be given to anybody, not even Tinubu, not even Obafemi Awolowo. Obafemi Awolowo created a platform that when you mention 1 million Yoruba people, MKO Abiola and the rest of them, Fela and his kind, you can never come out and say it is Fela. You can never come out and say it's Awolowo. You can never come out and vote it's General Ogundipe. You can never come out and vote that is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You will never be able to do that. But yet, the power of gravitation, that platform that exists within the Yoruba people, stand very rigid, unmovable. Yoruba remain Yoruba. Call them Afonja, call them anything, Saboteur, call Yoruba. That platform has been created. That is why when it was Tinubu's turn, he told Nigerians, Emilio Kon, it is my turn, you will not do anything. And let me tell you, it's going to be there for the next 8 years. So Hausa, you and Yoruba, you and Igbo want to plan against Yoruba, you are wasting your time, except God take his life. But without that, Tinubu will be there 8 years. We have started praying about it. But let me tell you, it did not come freely. Something happened. There was a time the Yoruba nation were going through challenges. There were so many wealthy Yoruba people, very powerful. Let me not begin to mention people like Bode Thomas and the rest of them. Let me not mention their name. Yoruba will gather. We are facing pressure. Igbo is trying to use Hausa against us. Hausa don't trust us. How do we solve this problem? They will gather. The Oni will gather. The Oba, all the monarchs in Yoruba land, all the wealthy people in Yoruba land, all the influential Yoruba land, they will gather and begin to discuss, how do we save Yoruba nation? In one of those meetings, one wealthy Yoruba man, and let me not mention his name, because when I want to fight Yoruba, I will fight them holistically. But I'm not fighting them because they've not done anything to me. A wealthy Yoruba man, in that gathering, when they were trying to create a platform of a gravitational force, challenged one of the monarchs, insulted the monarchs, and the monarch looked at him and said, why are you backing? Am I the one you are shouting for? You will bark like a dog for the rest of your life. If you are a Yoruba person, you should know this history. And then it was just like a mere talk. And when the meeting closed, the man started backing. like a dog. He barked and barked and barked as if he was beaten by a dog and contracted rabies. He went to his house, barked throughout the night, and the next day he's gone. Just a simple word, he's gone. And I'm sure most of you don't know about this king. And I'm sure most of you have not heard that there are people who talk and it happens. They are not everywhere. You will not know them. Tinubu is Jagaban, in charge of Nigeria. He can do and undo, but let me tell you the truth. There are people that will call Tinubu now. In fact, they will tell their gate man to call Tinubu, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, and tell Tinubu, don't try that thing. Tinubu will not do it even in 100 lifetime. Why? Because those people are the custodian of the gravitational platform. I'm coming. I was listening to a video online. All the protocol that was observed for CBN governor Emefiele to be appointed as the governor of the central bank. Our Emefiele from Abo. And this Hausa man that was giving this preview said that when they said that Abo man Emefiele will be the governor of the central bank, if I had advanced facility, I would have played the video for you to see. But don't worry, we are coming. We are coming, because what we want to do, it's nobody will be sent. Nobody. I told you about Yoruba now. Nobody in Yoruba land can say he's a Hamadike, as Igbo people have. Nobody in Yoruba land will say I'm the Alpha and Omega. They don't have Alpha and Omega because they know the secret behind gravitational force. Now let me come back. And so, like I was saying, in this very instance, according to that Awosama, 90% of members of the Senate said no, Agboma will never be Senate president. And then somebody told somebody to call somebody who now called somebody, and then they called somebody and they told Emefiele, go and meet this man. And the man came and said, Emefiele, a lot of people don't want you to be there, but don't worry. And the person, please call and please call and please call. Against all odds, Emefiele was there. But Emefiele did not understand what it means, gravitational force, pulling everything to coexist among you, yet they will not know you. He messed up. Emefiele, my brother, was drunk with power. Because I watched one of his videos. Because Aboma was in charge of the army, Erabo. And that is his in-law. And then he was saying, you want to fight me? Come and fight me. You want to fight me? Most of you must have seen that video. Because he never understood anything about gravitational power or influence. The people threatening you are nobody. Look at the people on my platform. Igbo Biafra people that say, idiot, useless man, hungry man, uncompleted. Look at all of them. They don't know what they are doing. And that is why Jesus said, Father, forgive them because they don't know what they are doing. Forgive them. What happened to Emefiele at the end of the day? Where are those people he thought they will give them? No. Igbo people will say, people owns this town. People owns this town. The sun controls the orbit. The entire universe stand in dismiss. And there is nothing you can do. The power used to pull everything together by itself. You will never uncover it. There is no knowledge, advanced knowledge, technological knowledge regarding power fusion that will make you attend to the power of the sun, except there is no God. Let's hold it there. Emefiele didn't understand. And when it was time for those people who had the power of gravitation to act, they were not on his side. He's gone. And now let's go to the Hausa. The Hausa people understand this secret, creating the platform for gravitation. When Hausa people stand for anything, nothing will happen. Today, look at the menace of the Fulani headsmen everywhere. Who can speak out? Those your representative in the Senate or House of Rep, if they talk more than they are supposed to talk, the power of gravitation will pull them down. Because Hausa have it already. Hausa have it already. But what about the Igbo under the umbrella of Wazobia? The Igbos are not able, they don't have it. They used to have it. They compromise it. That is why till today, they've not been able to release Nnamdi Kanu. It's a shame to them, and I challenge them so that they will sit up and get sense and release Nnamdi Kanu, the criminal, so that we give him the treatment that he deserves. Igbo don't have power of gravitation. What they have is mouth. They can't come out and say, release our brother to us, because Nigerian under Buhari did release Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu betrayed all the terms and conditions given to him. No Igbo person cautioned him. No Igbo person took it upon himself, because they don't have power of gravitation. The only thing they know is insult. Look at my comment section already. You will see them there. But somewhere along the line, when they insult us, we'll be ashamed and we will back down. But what they did not know, or what they should count on, is it is their insult that empowers us. We have one bar. As I'm looking at it and I'm reading their insult, my bar is charging. Drop the insult on my comment section, because you don't have sense. But in the Wazobia, Yoruba and Hausa understand this truth already. But let's go to the supposed minority. Urhobo people have it. They create the platform, but they don't know that is what is giving them advantage. Urobo have it. Let Urobo and Ishekiri fight from tomorrow till Jericho. Nigerian know have come in tense with their misunderstanding. Nigerian barely get involved because each of them has created a platform. The Akwa Ibom people, you know, whether IBBF or Anna, they have created a platform. They don't talk too much, but they put things around them. Believe me. Go and look at Ijaw people. Go and look at Ogoni people. These people have been able to create platform to at least to a certain level that puts things around them. But you see, those of you who don't have idea of creating this gravitational force, you will be mesmerized and nothing will happen. Let's go back a little bit. How many people died in Benue State? Has anybody been arrested? All the killing going on in Benue State and other part of Nigeria till today, have they arrested any Fulani headsmen? Oh, they are the owner of Nigeria. No, they are invisible. Well, it's Tinubu that sent them. Before it's Buhari that sent them. Now, is it Tinubu that sent them? Or is it Awusa people that is controlling Tinubu? My brother. If Benue people cannot rally around themselves and create a gravitational force, before we know, we other fellow Nigerians we know, they will chase all of you from your community. You will blame the devil. It's the devil work. Or you will blame Tinubu. Tinubu will not be there. Those of you blaming Good Luck, is Good Luck still there? Are they still not killing you? I'm coming. What am I trying to say in essence? The South people, you don't have a gravitational platform. Before our very eyes, our own people are betraying us. If Ikwere must be Igbo, is Senator Mbata family the mouthpiece of Ikwere people? Why can't Ikwere people, under the umbrella of Obakere or other socio-cultural apex group, come out and say, see, we are Igbo people? Even people like Chibuku Amechi told you as an ex-governor that I am not Igbo. I pity Igbo people. It's a shame. Igbo people allow themselves to be pitied. It's a game they were playing. Wike, who is currently the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, told you he's not Igbo. You deal with it. You deal with it. But at the end of the day, if for some reason we are not campaigning against this shenanigan on the social media, Ikwere will be fighting themselves. Of course, a lot of enemy has been made among the Ikwere ethnic nationalities. Thank God for people like Rudolph, the Ikwere Awareness Forum, and all that like-minded people who see what we have seen and they are standing against it. And then you are Nyoma. You don't want to have sense. Why don't you go back and ask your father's question if you have father? But each time I see you, I am Anyoma, I am Igbo. I know you are Igbo children born in my place. Like my brother Urieko says, Ogede ya talungwe. Ogede ya talungwe ime nigi. When you are pounded yam and you mix plantain with it just to increase the volume. The yam does not expose the plantain. It is the plantain that will be doing gra. See me, I'm here. He will bring out his elbow. See me, I'm here. He will bring out his uncle. That is when they will know that this thing is not pure akpu. It's not pure pounded yam. There is plantain there. All this your gra. See me, I am Anyoma and Igbo. See me, I am. We have known you already. God bless you, my brother Ryokose. Ogede ya talonwa and nwa ke gbu onu Igbo ogede. Ogede ya talonwe and nwa ke gbu onu Igbo ogede. Abi no amani ni nwa Igbo ogede. Unu amani ni nwa ye Igbo ogede. We know you already. You'll be exposing yourself. We are taking record of all of you. All of you. We will run DNA test on all of you when the time comes. And today, I'm supposed to sing the praise of Nedi Nwoko. But I sent something that is evil. You cannot give me, yes, my mother may die and my father remarry. You cannot tell me that my father's stepmother now is my mother. No, you have to put stepmother. She can't be my mother. She will only be my stepmother. I know my mother. And if, for instance, my father died and my mother, that man is not my father. I can accept him as my stepfather. He's not my father. So we will know who you people are. But look at what is happening. They want to create a Anyoma state. Look at the caricature they are creating. How many states have they given to Igbo people in the southeast? And how many states have they given to those of us in the south? Where the people upon whose misery Nigerian feed, how many people did they kill? And Akpabio will tell me this is what they are doing. And who Wike will tell me, what do they want to tell me? Is southeast bigger than south in terms of land mass? Is southeast giving quota anything to federal government more than the south? And today they are still debating and going to conference, states to give us and state not to give us. And you think it's normal. Now let me tell you what you don't know. There are two dicey situations there. And the target is a do and data. If you like get sent, I ain't be fooling yourself. The two things you are not seeing we have delivered ourselves from one. Although not yet, until it is officially declared. Number one is the creation of Delta states, Anioma states, to the southeast to balance their useless equilibrium politically. It's a death trap. The point is that Agbo people will not agree. Anyocha can agree. Osimili can agree. I know Okwane and Agbo people, Eka people will not agree. Mark my word. Tinubu can go ahead, create Anioma and give it to Igbo people. Even in your grave, you will regret making that decision. As Ojukwu is regretting fighting Biafra war. Asenande Kanu will regret all his life for bringing IPOB and betraying his people. Useless set of people. But we are telling you now, so that another one will not happen. It's simple as that. Simple as that. We are here on our own. We tell you we are not Igbo. Some people are just running around. Nedi Nwoko think if we go to there, you will become our governor. You not see what Igbo did to you people? Nedi Nwoko, you think that will make you governor? Let us see evidence, not your social media bubu yeke. Let's see evidence of what you are doing in our land. We will vote for you. Oh, because Igbo people on social media, they lie, yes, you are hire everybody, pay everybody, but I don't blame you. That is why I'm calling them. We need to establish a platform, a gravitational platform. We are getting there. You think we are making noise? We are doing it already. If you like, back off. If you like, comment. You will feel it. You will never know us. You will never see us. Because those who control this Nigeria, they are not seen, they are not heard. They do it. They do. And let the done be done. I'm coming. And so at the end of the day, as a people, we do not have a gravitational force. One man come and say, create us, give us to Igbo people, so Igbo people will vote us and make me the governor of Anioma. Nedi Nwoko, you don't reason. What is his name? Osadebe Dennis. This is how Igbo people fooled him. You will never hear the name of people like Obomundia. They are all Anioma people, Agbo people to be precise. This is how they fool them. What about Chukwuma Zogo? This is how they use them and drop them. You think your own case, you think your own will be different? Stop it. We know why you people are doing this thing. You now give Oko, Denny of Agbo, chairman, planning committee, every planning committee. We know Bibu, leave us for South, or give us back our Midwestern region. And now they come and manipulated it. Thank God we spoke out. Thank God President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, Senator Akpabio, and those involved are listening to us. But there is still another stone that is yet unturned. In that very bill, proposal amendment bill, they said that they are going to create one state. They will carve a part of part of Delta, some community in Delta, merge it to some community in Edo State, and then go to Ondo State and carve some and put it together, and Benin people keep quiet. No, we know the people, Benin people in our war. We know the Benin people in Ondo, we know the Ijaw people in Arubo and the rest of, we know the truth. But what are they trying to play? Am I not almost Igbo man? Does it make me Igbo? You don't see what is going on there? This is the time Benin people supposed to be speaking up, but we know the target. Keep quiet. They will get to you. You will see how insignificant they will make you, but you are not seeing it. And most of you don't understand. They are still discussing it too. I've never heard any Benin person talking about it on social media. They will cap some community in Benin City. They will not cap some in Delta State. They will not take some from Ondo State. Is it not the same Wayo they played in the supposed Niger Delta? Imo State is Niger Delta. Abia State is Niger Delta. Ondo is Niger Delta. My village is Niger Delta. Niger Delta, Niger Delta. You that have your ear, what did you benefit from Niger Delta? They will steal the money and bring one of your brother and mesmerize all of us and say we are the one not using the money. If you like, talk. If you don't like, you are from Benin. Pay attention on that state that is nameless. Would have been calling the name. It's not nameless. But to you are neutral-minded. Oh, it's okay. And behind, they are throwing saga for Isha. Urobo and Ishekiri. All of you are done on social media. Oh, Benino Gasa. Oh, you need this one. Isha and a snake. Oh, Urobo na Uru. Then they enter on. You know everything I tell you? The information at my disposal as I speak to you is that a Anioma state will be created, but it will remain in South. And this is what we have prayed for, and this is what we have been calling for, and this is how it's going to be. But if they think otherwise and give us to Igbo people, let them prepare. We may not be here, but based on our value system, they will not enjoy it. They will wish they never did it. I think they want our land. Let them come and take it. Let me sing for them. Igbo emiriemo haye haye. Igbo emegano kwa dim haye nenu wakanye no haye. We wish you never do that. But somewhere they are distracting you. Anye Anambra, Anye Moro, Ndioshi. Your people on social media are betraying you, and you can't perceive. We know them better than all of you. A gravitational platform needs to be created. I could understand Benin person, whether I Sako, Ekpoma, Orionwo, Awuchi. I could understand all of you, at least 45% without coming to your community. Because in the end, this is who we are do call. But somewhere along the line, based on religious sentiment, we speak more of Igbo. And for the Igbo, I will understand even 99.9%. There is no Igbo you will speak I don't understand. Now you won't deceive me. If I tell you what we know, most of you will be afraid of Igbo people. If we Igbo people, and you won't go on here in your money, but we've not been saying anything. We've been looking at them, and now look at what they've done. No, look at what they are trying to do. And those of you who think you have arrived in South, may the Lord be with you. It's just that if we remain in the same region, we need to create a platform for gravitational pull where we can survive. Nobody is going to survive alone. You should see it clearly. No, look at it clearly. Why can't Nigerians be fair? Okay, let me just throw this now. If Nigeria want to be true to themselves, they are not doing something to take the position of the imperialist. This is what Nigeria would have done. There are ethnic groups known as Nupe people. They run across so many states in Nigeria. Why can't Nigeria gather them and give them their own state? These people are uniquely made. There are some ethnic group in Nigeria known as Igala people. They run across more than 7 states in Nigeria. Why can't Nigerians say Igala descent, gather? At least you can see them in Delta State, Igala people around Osimili, Aziz. You can see Igala people in Anambra State, after Aguneri and Emuneri. You can see Igala people in Enugu. Is that not true? You see Igala people in Kogi. You see Igala people in Domaland, Benue. You see Igala people in Kwara. Are they not enough to be a state? And then why don't you wake up and say, let the Doma people get their own state, let them gather. And then you begin to know the Agatu people, the Otukpo people, and the rest of them. You see them in Kogi, you see them in Kwara, you see them in Enugu, you see them in Ebonyi, you see them in Cross River State, the ones you call Iyala. Why don't you give them their own state? You people think we are fool, but yet it is convenient for somebody to tell me, amigo, we own Southeast. But now as an Igbo man that is in Akwa Ibom, Eka people, as an Igbo man that you can see them in Obiakpo local government, as an Igbo man you can see us in Ebake. No, we are not big enough, even though we are in Anambra and everywhere. No, we are small, you are minority. Who not they deceive? And yet we come out and pretend, our one Nigeria, let us build it. But why we maintain this status quo? Please, when there is too much sand in the soup, the blind person will know. I just give you perupesu, so you know we know what you are doing. You govern us, you control our land, you control our life. They say after God is government. We're not arguing it, but there is a limit to what you can do. Continue. No, continue. Everybody is learning. But is it hatred that drives us? No, for God's sake. Let the right thing be done. But this Nigerian mentality is not my problem. Our inability to defend ourselves and stand our ground is the issue. There are communities in Benin now crying every day. They are demolishing their land. They are destroying their land. The army is the one saying that. Who are these army people? These army people who cannot demolish people. Why did they not demolish Sambisa forest? Come to River State, Ogonina is crying. The Fulani herdsmen is killing us. They want us to join in now the Kano and be shouting for Fulani herdsmen. And those of you in Benue State, let me advise you. Look at every community in Benue State that they say Fulani herdsmen are attacking. They are all sharing boundary with Igbo Biafra people. Make sure it's not Igbo Biafra people doing it to say it's Fulani herdsmen. So that if we are sick, let's know what we are seeking. Rubbish. You think we are naive or ignorant? But I do not blame you. You do all these things, pull this shot in our land, and yet we can't do anything because our people cannot understand. When I come, I stay in a fancy place, I give you filter, and then I give you fake background, and then I behave like a rich man. You see this shirt I'm wearing? Somebody sent it from me from the UK. Yeah? I could go to front of fine house around my neighborhood, do what I'm doing. Fake my image, but to what extent? Now no get sense. People when no fit talk to me go come here, they insult me. This ain't be my problem. No matter what happens, our message will get to its destination. God has said, I will send forth my word slowly, steadily, surely it will get to its destination. And that will be the frustration that will destroy all of you. Whether those say living in 1 week is gone, in 2 days is gone. A gravitational platform need to be established. And now let me tell you the last secret. There's a company I'm working for recently. And when we get there, I see people of different calibers. They rally around one man. I try to see what this club is doing. And I discover it's about empowering one another. And it's fascinating. And I say, wow, this is truly the power of gravitation. They create a system that draws everybody together, protect everybody. And at the end of the day, they form one impenetrable unit. Today, look at Idoma people. Agatu is saying I'm not Idoma. Idoma is saying I'm not Olembwecho. Olembwecho is saying I'm not Omulu. Omulu is saying I'm not Ekejide. Yala is telling you they are not Idoma. And somewhere along the line, you don't want Fulani herdsmen to come for you. When it's time for Igbo people to use us, we become Igbo. When it's time to benefit from what Igbo people have built for themselves, we are not Igbo anymore. We become Niger Delta. And I no get sense. Now, listen to me if you are from South. Listen to me if you are from the Midwestern region. Listen to me if you know anything about Bender State. Listen to me, I beg you, if you are Edo and Delta State. We are working very hard to create a gravitational platform. A platform where we will draw everything to ourselves in the midst of us. And the secret is that nobody will know us. Nobody will hear our voice. Nobody will see what we are doing. But then we will influence decision. In the end, that nobody will be able to sell the next generation of our people. This is the end of my broadcast. Those who have ear, let them hear. Let me go to the comment section, receive my insult and move on. Because that is the only thing critics can do. I see Arise TV here. It's a ride on, my brother. Thank you so much, Arise TV. And I see Isikman. It's a good job, brother. Thank you, Isikman. And I see, of course, my manest man, Babefa. And then let's see what he says there. What did Babefa say? He said, I have traditional obas, political obas in Yoruba land. Those obas you see messing around a political oba. I agree with you, Babefa. It's applicable everywhere. You see many of them in the southeast. Governor will come and appoint a ball. Even the comedian Oke Bakasi is now oba. Everyone, they will soon become Oni of Igbo land. They will soon have them. Yushi. At the end of the day, they sell the next generation of people and mesmerize us. Listen very carefully. You will still see the Oni of Onitsha and the Oni of Enugu Yushi. People who don't know what they are doing to themselves. Come and take our life. Because you are the imperialists are running away from what they are doing already. Look at America now. Look at Donald Trump now. He's shaky president. Let him come and unleash his hair now. The hair that is coming for all these tyrant nations around the world, they are not prepared for it. Let them continue. From the ashes of the supposed great nation, minor nation will emerge. Let them continue. Because other mighty nations that are threatened have started developing defense mechanism and ready to improvise. And it's applicable to Nigeria. Now they just the sufferers will be Wazobia, they mesmerize all of us. They destroy our heritage, our culture and tradition. Under one Nigeria, the same evil Igbo man started doing for how long? You people continue to promote it. Kirone. Igbo Biafra people will jump in. What have we benefited from Igbo people? Other than you control our economic speed. You people mesmerize us and want to intimidate us. Mesmerize us in our own land. Is that what we should be proud of? I just follow you to do Biafra how many years? What I learned in few years. Most of your children don't know how evil you are. Even in 100 years. No wonder the politics is this dirty. Let them continue. Who do I see? I see Precious. And what did he say? You are enemy of progress. Because you are Igbo person. Only Igbo person will call me enemy of progress. My father can tell me, son, you are not my son. I know a man who trained a boy. And at the age of 49 years, he called the son and said, see, my son, you are not my son. And the boy said, no, you are my son. He said, no, you are not my son. I know your mother is not a good person. If I have rejected you, you will not survive. But please, let it be on record that you are not my son. 49 years old. He went and conducted DNA test and showed the boy. And said, see your mother relative. Go there and find them. And that was when it dawned on the boy. But he has to deal with it. If it's my father, it's my father. If it's not my father, it's not my father. Deal with it. I'm not Igbo. Nyamonyibe is not Igbo. George Onyamonyibe, I'm not Igbo. Deal with it. So call me enemy of progress because I say I'm not Igbo. I see George Okoro. He say, why is this idiot always in the darkest place? Because we live in the dark to defend the light. Igbo man. We live in the dark to defend the light. Did you not hear Bob Marley say, I am the darkness that must amongst the light? You are shameless. Before Igbo people used to say, show your face, show your face. Today now your problem is uncompleted building and you live in the dark. By the time I come in the light now, and then I'm inside fine room, you begin to cry, oh, it's collected money. I didn't collect money now because I'm in uncompleted building. But you are Igbo. We know you, and we are not Igbo. George Okuru, we are not Igbo. We are the darkness that must amongst the light. Deal with it. Rubbish. Where are the insulting people of Nnamdi Kanu? Drop your insult. Let's see. Drop it. I see a smiler. He say, Mr. George, good afternoon. Good afternoon, my brother. I see the pretty silver. What the pretty silver say? I see Ancestry. He say, we hear you loud and clear, honorable. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. And where are they? I greet you, I greet you everyone in the house. And that is Iron. I greet you too, brother. Good afternoon from here. And of course, the people who know we are telling them the truth, the only thing they have is to insult. Nothing more. By their comment, you shall know them. I see Iguabuchi. He say, my brother is back. Biafra people is mocking him, saying Ijele is the one who is giving the information to DSS. Did you hear them? Of course, Iguabuchi. The point is, Ijele does not need to wear mask. The Ijele I know, before he was arrested, does not need to wear mask to testify against Nnamdi Kanu, because he has told Nigeria the atrocity of Nnamdi Kanu on his platform, King of the Game. Ijele speak. It's not hiding, so why will he wear mask? Nigeria come in today and come and testify against Nnamdi Kanu. I will wear mask. I would rather expose him completely to Nigeria and spend the rest of my life in jail, because Igbo people will play on Wazobia capacity and hide the truth. Thunder fire all of them. God punish all of them. Nigeria want evidence against Nnamdi Kanu, and they are looking for people who are not IPOB. Is Ijele IPOB? Was I not the African rep? Did DSS not arrest me? Did I not go to court with them? Did I deny? Why can't they tell me? Tell me what I know, so that we bring all of them from the UK. Useless set of people. We bring all of them from America. Everywhere they are hiding. Useless set of people. But it is politicized. And our people are falling for them. The same way they are shouting, hey, Igbo, hey, Igbo. Let's be shouting with Igbo. Tomorrow they mess all of us up. They still rip all of us up. Today Igbo people are going to get an additional 6 or 7 states to the 5 they have. And then the whole Midwestern region that was crushed will have nothing. They are still debating whether to give us even 2 or not. Rubbish. They cannot continue. But it no be my problem. It's just a matter of time. Everybody will know the truth. And that truth will set us free. Ijele is not the one testifying against Nnamdi Kanu, because common sense will tell you that Ijele will do it voluntarily. Imagine me now, George Onyibe, come and tell this thing. Did you know if Nnamdi Kanu do it? In fact, when I leave that courtroom, nobody will stand in his support anymore. I said the Ijele I know, before he was arrested, will not cover his face to testify about Nnamdi Kanu. Is it unknown gunmen he want to hide for? No, is it unknown gunmen, common kidnapper, Eastern security defendant, and Ushi? Drop your insult on my comment section. I will attend to you later. But don't forget, I've given the message to you. And it's simple. We need to create a gravitational platform, pulling everything together. We are voiceless. We are invincible. You cannot see us. But our duty is to protect the interest of our people. I use Yoruba as a good example to tell you. Nobody in Yoruba will tell you, I be the Abaraburu of Yoruba land, I be the Urukuruku of Yoruba land. No, don't say such thing. But touch one Yoruba person, they will metamorphose the whole protest in their favor. No, touch one Yoruba person, you don't hear their voice. You don't make noise. You don't hear Yoruba say, oh, the richest man in Nigeria, oh, the most intelligent in Nigeria. But they are doing things. And they know, they control, they dominate. They subjugate, they mechanize, they protonize. They are men of caterpillar and Buddhism, men of iniquity and integrity, men and women of Tiba caliber. Give them name, but you don't hear their voice. After all, people we allow, slaves we allow in our community. We are the richest tribe, we are the most intelligent tribe, we are Maka, we are rich, and vessel make the largest noise. Drop your insult.